I should do the same thing, really.
Well, it's the spells that you suggested, Jake.
Oh, and definitely take lightning bolt. By the way, I
Well,
didn't. I think it's always prepared for you,
I
right?
can't not, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I couldn't remember if the armorer, like the additional spell list, was like always prepared, like it is for me, or if it was just additional ones to choose from. But I think for you, they're just always prepared,
Yes.
which is neat. You can carve us a line through all these minions.
Yeah, so last session, we opened with you springing your trap upon these three giant ogres who were approaching through the woods. You came out having defeated and bested these three ogres, but they were quite threatening. They rather than being the melee physical threats that maybe they would have looked from their sort of body type and their large weaponry. Their large greatswords certainly did some damage, but of more threat seemed to be their ability, some kind of magic ability to deal necrotic damage to the party, which Carl in particular suffered pretty heavy. I think somewhere around circa 80 points necrotic damage.
Yeah, it might even been more than that because I healed up once as well.
Nice. Eventually, you did manage to best them. When the last of them was killed, there was also a burst of damage as that same necrotic damage seemed to come back out of them or be sort of sent back out in a burst, which dealt some damage to Artur. You managed to come back in contact with this with the feminine Furbolg you'd met previously. They led you back to a camp inside the forest of Furbolgs. You were maybe welcomed is an overstatement. You were allowed to be there. It's kind of strange. The Furbolgs in general didn't seem particularly interested or bothered by your presence. You spent close to a full day with them, right? You sort of stayed, took a long rest, and then stayed throughout the day as well. Eventually, making some conversation with them about a number of topics. You spoke to them about Neelam's Grove. And sort of gained some information that Neelam's Grove... They told you Neelam's Grove was the first forest where the first tree on Thentos grew. That was the home of the Furbolgs. And each of the Furbolgs in their group had also come from Neelam's Grove, essentially. That was their home. They also told you that they were being hunted by these orcs in the forest. And this kind of eventually led on to a bit of a wider topic of the fact that Furbolgs in general were hunted or disliked by what was initially a unnamed presence who you assumed and were correct through conversation you found out to be Harathos of the Old Gods. Long fought, defeated by Tyr, as you have found out recently, not so much. The Furbolgs, you sort of told them about Z and their situation. The Furbolgs were not particularly comforting when discussing the likelihood of essentially ever getting Z back as they once were. Instead, they were quite insistent that it was of great importance that Z would not be allowed to meet with Harathos and to come face to face with him. Something which Kulgar, the leader of the orcs, apparently has done. The Furbolgs eventually decided that they were going to move on, and rather than waiting around for the orcs to find them. After a little bit of discussion amongst your group about what the next steps were, there was a bit of a split about whether you should stay and try to confront these orcs or to perhaps flee, essentially, and regroup elsewhere. you eventually decided you would stay and confront the orcs, staying in the same part of the forest where the furbolgs had been camped. You took a bit of time to come up with a bit of a plan of action, and Carl, sending out his owl, James, was able to spot a large group of orcs headed in your direction from the north. Probably about 10 minutes away from you at the time they were spotted, numbering somewhere between sort of 25 to 35. And that was where we left things. So you're currently in this clearing in the forest, where the Furbolg camp was, and where you sort of stayed for a period of time. Carl has spotted James has this large group of orcs headed in your direction from the sort of top edge of the map, from the sort of northern direction. I suppose you guys have got time to obviously you've had some time to prepare on this, as we discussed last week, so and you've all benefited from a long rest, so there is time for spell preparation, etc. Anything you guys want to do, I guess.
I'm just going to run around the map to get rid of the shadows, so I can see what's...
Oh, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, no worries.
I have prepared some spells. So I've prepared spells that you suggested, Jake. I've got some more left over because obviously that was enough slots.
Yeah.
I have. Oh, yeah, right. It's not quite right to say like that. Okay, I have prepared level 3 slots. Just spell magic, haste, hypnotic pattern. I can't undo hypnotic pattern, otherwise I would. Lightning bolt and vivify.
I mean, that's quite a lot of third level spells because you only have
I've got three. I've got 3 slots.
3. Okay.
But what I say was, I think I might have a way of getting back a level 3 slot.
You got a pearl of power or something, haven't you? Or spell storing ring or something,
right? A spell
right?
refueling ring. Or
That's
I don't
it. Yeah.
I don't know exactly what I've got. Actually, I need to double check what it does.
It gives you a spell slot back up to 3rd level, I think, doesn't it?
Spell refueling ring. Expend can recover one expended spell slot 3rd level lower as an action.
Yeah.
It's technically got a use yet because it's a new day.
And obviously I briefly touched on the group chat last night as well, but to kind of so obviously there's quite a group coming to kind of deal with that without making it a real slog of a session. If anyone remembers the session where we spent like 4 hours in combat in Lost Mines of Phandelver.
But whose fault was it?
Charlie's, from what I recall.
Correct.
Well,
Thunderclap is a great spell, guys.
It is a good spell.
I think there's a lot of decisions by the DM there about how to handle that.
Yeah, I blame Sam. It's all Sam's fault.
What happened was not the interpretation of.
No, I know, but it was good fun. It was good fun.
It was quite a cool horde moment.
Yeah, I think so.
I've got a spell storing item. Sorry,
that's right. Go ahead.
I've got a spell storing item. While holding the object, the creature can take action using spells modifier of 5. Okay. If a spell requires concentration, blah blah blah. The spell stays in the object it should be used not a number of times. Very helpful. Until you use the feature again to store a spell. So I can store a spell in a spell storing item, I think.
Yeah.
Do I have that?
Yeah, doesn't it use up a spell slot to do it, though? I think you expend the spell to store it in the item, don't you?
No.
Do you not?
At level, use it. Whenever you finish long rest, you can touch it. Requires 1 action to cast. While holding the object, creature...
Right.
I don't think so. How do I... No, that's not what I wanted to do. How do I post this to text?
Is spell storing item not hang on. That should post the text now. Is it not essentially you can put some of your spells into an item that other people can then use? I think.
Yeah,
That's the idea.
Right? Does it cost? I can't see. Maybe I'm being blind. I can't see where it costs Spell slots.
No, I might be remembering it wrong. It's entirely possible.
I
Like,
kind of assume that you actually cast the
you can answer
spell
the
in
spell.
it to
Whenever you
store
finish
it.
a long
So
rest, you can touch one simple or martial weapon or one item you can use as spellcasting focus, and you store a spell in it. Choosing a first or second level spell from the Artificer spell list that requires one action cast. You don't have to have it prepared. Yeah, no, you just pick a
Yeah, you
spell.
do.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I
It
don't
doesn't
think you use
extend
it.
a
No.
spell. It could be a first or second level.
So I can stick one of those in there. So in that case, is there a second level spell or a first level spell that I've got that'd be really handy to cast once or have access to, but I don't want to actually have prepared? It's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah, equal to twice your intelligence modifier uses. That's really good.
Hmm.
Even if you've got like cure wounds, haven't you?
I got cure wounds, yeah.
Like, what's your intelligence modifier?
A 5.
So that's 10 uses of cure wounds.
That doesn't seem right.
That is correct.
So you could infuse an item with 10 uses of cure wounds.
Okay. So, I think, I think the idea of that is that I can use my armor because I'm an armor guy.
A simple or martial weapon or a spellcasting focus.
I think my armor is a spellcasting focus.
that would make sense.
Oh god,
I mean,
it's so complicated.
you could. I mean, that's what if you put cure light wounds in it. It makes you a health battery. Does it work if you're unconscious?
Anyone
Yeah.
can use it.
Yeah.
Yes. Does it work? Will it still be there if he dies?
I'm going to rule yes.
It's an artificer infusion, right?
Yeah.
Essentially,
So
which
in which
they
case,
do last after you die.
if it's in your armor, then one, it gives you a cure light wounds that you can get to, but also if we can touch you,
Mm.
we can activate it either to heal you if you're down or to heal us.
I'm guessing if Charlie's down, the best thing would be to heal him.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
Yeah. If he's down, then we just need to get to him to heal him. But the other way round, if he's
It's possible that it doesn't work if I die. Because the arcane armor stops becoming arcane armor when I die.
Yeah, then in that case, that might be something to argue at that point.
But bizarrely, it becomes real armor, but the real fact it's real armor means it can no longer be infused.
Number of days equal to your intelligence.
That's
So
for,
you've got like 5 days.
for all of your infusions. They last for 5 days after you die.
Let's
Okay, so maybe it's fine.
we'll rules lawyer that if it becomes necessary.
Oh god, my brain hurts because it's the artifice doesn't work very well on this character sheet because I've got some infusions already, but I don't know what they are.
But I can
on your inventory, they're marked with they say infusion.
Oh, here you go. So I've got goggles of night, so I can turn which is my helmet, I think. So I could turn my helmet into a helmet of healing. Is that okay?
helmet's even cooler because you could certainly argue you can throw it to people.
Yeah, because the ring I've got in my hand is my spell fueling ring. I've got boots of Elvenkind I'm wearing. I've got a bag of holding. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4, and I think I can have 5. Or I can have 4. Infused items, I can have 4. I think. I've watched it says scaled roll 4. I'm assuming that's right.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I can have 4. So I've currently got Boots of Elvenkind, Goggles of Night, Signet Ring, and Bag of Holding. So if I just get rid of my Goggles of Night and turn it into this spell storing item. Is that okay? Does that work?
Yeah. So which ones do we want to swap out? Sorry.
So it's the Goggles of Night,
You swap the goggles of night out for
a spell storing
the
item,
spell store item. Yeah.
and then I'll put in that Cure Wounds. I'll just double check that I'm pretty sure my armor is an arcane focus. Yeah, it is. I just saw it there. It disappeared because you clicked a button, but wherever it was, I just saw it. It was an arcane armor. You can use your arcane armor as a spellcasting focus for your arcane artificer spells. So yeah, cool. So yeah,
Cool. So you've got 10 cure wounds, yeah?
yeah, awesome.
Tremendous.
One second, guys. Sorry.
That's all good. It's all good.
What's up?
Yeah. So for this horde of orcs, to better handle it rather than having a ton of orcs, even though I mean I don't think orcs are a massive threat to you at your level, but kind of just for like pace, going to use minion rules for them. So any of the ones that are minions, their token name will say that they're minions, so you'll know they're minions. And I've also used all the same art for them, so it'll be kind of obvious that they're like the minion orcs. They do have hit points, but they have lower hit points than like a standard sort of creature might have. If they take any damage from an attack, their hit points become 0. So say, just as a random example, if they have 9 hit points, even if you do 4 damage on an attack, that will kill them. But if you manage to do damage, a hit that is more than their amount of damage, so if they've got 9 hit points and you do 18 damage, you can overkill at that point. And if there is if it's a melee attack, and there is another minion from that same group within melee range, you can just carry that over and essentially kill 2 of them for the one attack. For ranged attacks for overkill, it's any of them in a straight line. So essentially, your arrow, bullet, whatever, like will pass through the minion and pierce the one behind it. With excuse me. With their own attacks, they can again speed it up. They can, rather than attacking for each of them, they'll all attack. They'll all act on the same initiative. And they can attack as a group. So one of them will make attack roll, and they'll get a +1 bonus for each other minion in the group. And then when they do any damage, all their damage will be combined. So they'll only do one attack. They'll have some kind of bonus to it, and it might hit or it might not.
Would it be really awkward if I did summon my beast? Would it be best to not use that spell, Sam?
To not what, sorry?
I was going to summon more of a tanky animal from Animal Conjuring.
Yeah, there's no... Yeah.
But would that do too much of a thing?
No, not at all.
Because I just looked through the whole list and found the tankiest one.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Like, if you guys have abilities and like use them, by all means, like, yeah.
I don't know if it's correct, but for some reason a giant ilk has more strength and armor and health than a rhinoceros.
Nice.
It doesn't seem correct to my thing, yeah. But the thing is, I can summon 4 of them.
I think a giant elk in like D&D world is like 8 foot tall.
Yeah.
And they can understand Common and Elvish, so you can talk to them.
Well, that's handy.
Wow. Talking of abilities, it's not an ability, but is this going to be an ambush?
That's the hope.
Well, that is up to you guys, I guess, yeah.
I could be bait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what I'm thinking is, I could take my armor off, I could don it for an action, and I could just be like, I don't know, or like, oh, I'm a lost in this, can you help me?
I think having the armor on would be good enough bait.
In that same thing, if we're having bait and I'm summoning giant ilks, wouldn't that also be for them going to attack them, as there's some giant animals that they probably want to hunt?
Chances are, I think they're going to attack whatever they can see, but I think it's all...
I think you actually, Alan, would probably know what they would attack the most, or what they're most likely to attack. You probably know what their hunting habits are.
Would it be a rare animal beast sort of thing, or would it be like a human? What would Elwyn know?
What, for just orcs? Orcs aren't particularly tactical creatures. For the most part, they tend to... They're blood hungry, essentially. So they will tend to attack whatever they can reach. So quite often, whatever is closest to them is likely to be the thing they will attack. There may be some particular orcs may have some kind of preference. A smarter orc, or maybe an orc with some kind of spellcasting abilities, may be able to recognise other spellcasters and thus prioritize them. In general, just a run of the mill orc is probably gonna look to get any blood it can on its axe, whatever is closest.
Are we going to go for the idea of Artur and Carl trying to surprise the
Big
Yeah, if you want to hide in a certain spot.
I think that was the plan we came up with last week. Obviously, other people weren't here, but was Carl and Artur hide. I assume up in this top half somewhere.
Somewhere. I mean,
They
I'm
all
within the trees.
Here, maybe, I don't know.
Edge of
They march in.
Which direction are they coming from, Sam?
They're coming from the top.
from the north, from the top.
Yeah. So
they march in and see John and Elwyn and that over here maybe, and being little humans, they don't waste the time of the big people and send all the little ones after you.
Well, I think I'm hoping that with Elwyn taunting them in,
they'll just charge.
They will charge and separate enough for us to.
And we're just going for the big guy and trying to take him out as much quickly as possible.
I mean, ideally we want to be 30 feet, which is not that far, unfortunately.
It's anywhere in like that line, I think, for us, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what about around this tree?
I was gonna say I could be this side, you could be this side. We don't both want to come from the same side, do we? I guess. Or do we?
Don't think. I mean, I kind of think it doesn't really matter. We're misty stepping, so it's. But I guess maybe we are better off separated. Yeah, no, we are better off separated if we can hide, because we can, of course, run 30 feet and then misty step, can't we?
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe separated is better. Yeah, somewhere near the top.
If we look around like these areas up here, is it like dense forest and like shrubbery in that on the outside edges?
As you start to get out of the clearing, it goes into like quite a dense sort of forest.
So we could possibly cover ourselves pretty well in foliage and stuff to help cover us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Would it be easier now if I summoned my beasts I want to summon now and have them plated now?
Yeah, certainly can do.
Do you?
Who am I tracking haste on?
I
think you.
It's either me or it's.
We've got a potion of speed as well, right?
Oh, we have.
So one of us gets haste chucked on him, and one of us potions. Although haste is a difficult one because the timing on that is like it only lasts a minute, I think. So we don't want to be doing that till literally the last second.
The speed is a minute as well. So yeah, it's the.
Yeah, but you can drink the potion, right, and then charge in.
Yeah.
John is going to be nowhere near us.
Maybe also it's a bad idea for me to be in the middle of this as bait if I'm casting haste.
Exactly. I think I'm fine with either of those two things happening.
I think you guys need to try and keep away. You probably shouldn't be engaging them in melee if you can avoid it. If arrows is your friend. Arrows and guns and lightning bolts.
Okay, so am I not bait then?
Well, the way I think it starts is you start off as bait because we don't want them coming in cautiously. So you are all visible down the bottom half of the map.
Maybe we're visible, but we're hunting this giant egg, and maybe they think we're hunting it.
Could be.
And then they might not be so pressed. If we're hit
work.
this side, they can see us and have this little ilk here. And then I could just put a snare down. Hopefully they won't get too close.
Can you speak Goblin by any chance?
Goblin?
Yeah, can anyone speak Goblin?
Can I put that snare there, Sam? I don't know what. It's put it where I'm stood.
No.
I can speak
Back on 1 sec.
Orc, Giant, and Celestial, Draconic, Elvish, Common, and Druic.
Okay, yeah. So I think the Warg is going to do what he wants because none of us can speak Warg.
Where did you want that snare? Sorry.
A bit down towards us, a bit more in between these two trees here. Yeah, there, perfect.
Cool.
Pepper will be hidden in the trees,
That's fine.
and she won't come out at all.
The Warg, I will call. Can I keep him quiet and hidden where I am, or
Make an animal handling check for me.
oh great,
He eats you.
that's not going to go well.
It's fine. Waste the portent. They probably won't be important.
I'm literally just looking at the portents.
Nah, they're too
consider
important.
that. They
Put
are.
him next to the egg, pretending they're fighting. And he could be used as a tank to hold up the ones here.
We thought about the implications, by the way, of the fact that Carl's the person with portent. Like, we're all just talking about this fighting. Carl's like, I've got a pretty good feeling it's going to go really bad for them at some point later on.
It's just channeling the inner Z.
Yeah. The Warg follows your instructions.
So I'm going to try and get it to sit down and then.
Yeah.
And
Charge in with you and pounce.
I definitely need to learn how to
Speak Warg.
speak Warg. Oh, yeah. Well, to be fair, he's survived 2 combats. So surviving a third seems unlikely. Oh,
Just writing it off.
where? Oh, James has disappeared. Where's James gone?
Oh, I think I might have actually.
It's over here
deleted him,
somewhere.
Sorry.
He's flying around looking at orcs at the moment.
He was he was flying off looking at orcs, yeah. But he's going to be unless Sam says it's too cheesy, he's going to be assisting his friends. Oh, he's good. Why's he got a tiny move?
That's probably his walking speed.
Oh
is
yeah,
10
I think.
feet.
Yeah.
He probably defaults to walk speed.
There you go. That's 60 feet.
Cool, that's better. In fact, I'll chuck him flying around. It's within 100 feet of me. I think he can. Yeah. So we'll keep. Yeah, he's currently up there, just keeping a.
He's the warning bell, is he?
Yeah. I've got a couple of things that other people might want. Specifically, a potion of growth. Does anyone want to become really big?
We feed it to the giant elk and make it even fucking bigger.
Or a giant warg that stood next to you.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's already
Then it would eat him.
large. Well, bear in mind the warg might decide to eat us. Is another possibility. I mean, there's also the potion of speed.
I think hold on to it
Okay.
because it's bonus action to drink a potion, right?
Yeah.
If you need to, you drink it in combat.
There's also a rope of entanglement.
That's strength based, right? That's on you.
For using, that's not even. It just hits, but it's a dex check for them.
Oh, okay.
And then a dex or a strength. It's a dex check to avoid it, and then it's a strength or a dex check to break out of it. It's not. I don't think any of them will have trouble breaking out of it.
I don't know. If they're baned, they might.
Yeah. To get a little bit more meta, do we think this guy, the main guy, is going to have +3 to his dex saves?
Possibly.
Mm-hmm. That puts the second portent in a slightly, because I'm imagining his strength saves will definitely have pluses on it.
Oh yeah, he's an orc, right? He's gonna be. He is all meat,
Yeah.
so he's gonna be pretty strong.
Mm.
You said you're pretty sure you've got a guaranteed fail for him on a saving throw.
I have a guaranteed fail. I can make
Yeah.
someone's day once. I can
Yeah,
make someone's day very
and you've
bad.
got one that is. Did you say? I feel like you said it was a 10. The other one.
See, I might have said that it's actually a 12.
It's a 12. Right. Okay.
It's a bit more middle of the road.
What do we think he's going to be looking like in terms of wisdom?
Imagine he's going to be about as wise as us. So 9, 10.
If that's the case, we could save that and as a Hail Mary again with hold person.
I think that probably makes the most sense. Well, we'll should get some idea because we should see some rolls by then, and unless of course Sam gets.
Yeah, we need to be. He's the big guy, right? So he's probably going to have legendary actions, legendary resistances, all these kinds of things.
And then the last meta question, well, not the last one probably, is: assuming this doesn't go completely to pot in the first 6 seconds, which it probably will, are we waiting for him to burn those before we give him the automatic fail on a save?
Yes. Yeah, you want to save that automatic fail until he has either showed he hasn't got any or burnt through them.
Okie dokie.
Because we might just get lucky, and he could just roll badly enough that he fails anyway, right?
That's
He's got to beat a 15 wisdom to not get paralyzed. So
yeah. So that's ignoring. Well, it's not ignoring, but the of course all of the advantages that the ring's actually giving him.
yeah, they'll be fine, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
As a in-character point, Artuir, before we kind of set off our separate directions to hide, knowing that John has prepared and is capable of casting Revivify, makes a point to point out Artuir has in a satchel, it's a very specific satchel on his belt, a 300 gold piece value diamond for that exact purpose in case Artuir is killed. Not to use on Artuir, but to use on whoever needs it.
Did I just have it now?
No, because I also have Revivify.
Ah.
So I have it for if one of me or Carl gets dropped by the big guy, I can throw them back and revivify them immediately. But if I get dropped, that's where it is if you need it.
Okay, I can't cast it, unfortunately, otherwise. I don't have one.
No, that's what I mean. Because I made a point of going to get one when I learnt the spell ages ago, but...
Yeah, whereas it's just been hanging... I've never tried it before, so...
Yeah.
See what happens if I try it.
So yeah, if I die and you need the diamond, that's where it is.
Cool. So, Carl, Artuir, and the Warg are hiding in their positions. Is that right?
Correct.
Yep.
Tremendous.
And I also have my Starry Archer form already on,
Yeah, that's
where
fine.
it lasts for 8 hours anyway. I don't know why I don't bloody have it on daily.
Nix, can you reload?
Probably can. I don't know. Yeah.
That is probably not a bad time to do it, Nix.
It could have been worse.
There you go.
Do I get advantage because we're covering ourselves in bits of tree?
No.
That was worse.
Hey!
Nice.
I'm not stealthy, so...
I think the reason I'm slightly stealthy is because there's a warg standing next to me growling and barking.
Yeah, and you're not wearing plate armor.
That's also true. I'm not wearing armor
I
at all.
am. Hence I wanted that advantage. Just to make it a straight roll.
Cool.
Is Cormac actually here right now, by the way?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
speaking just now, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I am here.
If you just don't know if that's where you want to be stood or not.
I don't know where I should stand.
I would say near a tree that you can kind of move behind, but in sight of the orcs.
So where are the orcs coming from?
Top.
You see that round circle I've got there? The green. I don't. Or can I not see the green circle?
Yeah, for sure.
I
It's
can,
us
I
now,
can see
yeah.
it. I didn't know what
They
it was.
hopefully we're coming through that route.
If I was Sam, if I was to stand here, would I be able to and just say like I'm peeking around the corner or something?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can't really see anything when I'm behind that.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand
Oh,
here.
speaking of
So-
peeking round corners, I can introduce a little thing that I forgot to show everyone that works now. If you hold Q on your keyboard and move your mouse, it will allow you to peek around a corner.
What?
Oh wow,
That is pretty cool.
that is so good.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I like that. That helps me with my shooting arrows.
I like that it pops up. I'm leaning.
Yeah, my chat is now full of people leaning.
That's so good.
Purely because the amount of times people kept asking, like, hey, can I just look round a corner? And then I noticed that somebody was like, hey, I made this little cool little code. I was like, oh, I'll steal that.
Because looking around corners is something you want to do all the time.
it comes up surprisingly often, I
That's why
think.
I was
Yeah.
being sarcastic. It's true.
Yeah.
Because you want to hide around the corners and pop out.
I like to go around the corners and stealthily and pop and then popping back. Can you shoot while leaning?
No.
Okay.
There are limits to, well, as I say, my magic. That person's magic. Cool. So I've got 3 stealth rolls from you 3. The others are you guys are in the open. You are also hiding, or
I'm gonna say in the open so they see us, and it's look like we're surrounding the
the elk.
elk.
I'm
Yeah.
going to stand there pretending like I'm trying to trap it.
I'm gonna sneak.
Sort
You
of
do want to try and sneak.
vaguely waving my arms around near it.
I might have pressed the. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to press that.
It's all good. Your first one was the higher one anyway, so you're fine.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, so you take a little time to prepare. Get into some spots. Carl, the warg, Arthur. James is just up ahead, scouting out. Carl, James sort of, however subtly you want, I guess, give some kind of sort of movement or signal that they're here.
Yes, I'd even be walked into him because I'm not doing anything. So yeah.
And you can all start to hear there's quite a not the ground isn't like pounding, but there is a sort of quite an audible amount of movement. There is quite a strong sense of movement. The first thing you spot is a group of orcs. Let's have a look.
James is kind of flying down through to warn everyone.
Yeah, a group of 5 orcs dash out of the tree line and headed south. Another similar group on the opposite side of the map. They start
real close to me.
They sort of dash out, and as they sort of come over the tree line to the camp, they stop, and all of them starts. You can see them sort of looking around, sort of quite keenly. The warg is like sort of almost sniffling, and you can see it's ready to pounce, Carl. But you've just about got enough control of the animal handler mode. You sort of implore it to sort of keep its calm. Then there is a slightly more pounding sound.
Oh,
As 3 large ogres pound their feet forwards, make their way into the clearing, and stop. As they do, the who was that?
not what?
Indeed. As they do, those groups of orcs, you see they all sort of stop, almost in a little bit of awe or subservience towards these ogres. These ogres tower over the orcs, and you see they sort of stop and sort of look over towards the ogres. Another group of orcs makes its way through the tree line, in the top left corner.
Oh,
shit.
Archer,
hi.
you're sort of down, poised, ready to sort of pounce, hidden away underneath some of this trees and brush. As you're there, you lean your arm slightly. It cracks onto a twig. There's a cracking noise, and as soon as you do, these orcs just here, just adjacent to you, you see they sort of turn around quite eagerly, start looking around. There's a little bit of sort of like grunting and noises coming from them. One of them just takes a step or two forward, looking in your direction. Sort of just begins scanning the line quickly. What languages do you speak, Arthur?
I
Common,
speak
Celestial,
Common, Celestial, and Deep Speech.
You just hear this grunting of orc language in your direction. Not particularly aggressively though. Almost, actually, if anything, almost a little calmly. And then you hear the movement behind you as another group sort of comes out. One of them sort of responds backwards. Again, this sort of like grunting orc language. It appears they're communicating with each other, unaware of you between them.
Fuck me.
One of the Black Sun ogres. This one here. Just loudly slams one of its feet down. And all of the orcs, again, they sort of go quiet. They stop with all the sort of any sort of chatter or anything around them. And he stops for a moment, and then he just says, "Cougar." And at that moment, an orc in full plate armor walks out of the tree line, and you see as soon as he comes through, this particular orc, he actually looks he's muscular. He stands up among the other orcs. He doesn't tower over the other orcs. He looks like a natural, sort of natural orc. And he stops, and you can see even the ogres that tower over him. These Black Sun ogres stand a good 1.5 feet, maybe even close to 2 feet above him. And they stop and they turn and look to him. There is clearly an air of importance and leadership about this orc. And he stops and he kneels down. And you see he actually puts his hand down to the ground, just holds his hand, palm down onto the soil. Then he stands up and he calls out, this time shouts out in orc. Am I right in thinking you're the only one that speaks orc, Elwyn?
Yeah.
I think, unless anyone disagrees.
Right.
He calls out, Elwyn, you understand this when the others don't. He calls out and he says, "They're gone, but they have been here recently." And then you see he had his palm down the ground. In his other hand, he has this great adamantine longsword. Shines with this real sort of piercing silver. It's like a real beautiful looking metal. And he then calls out one more time, and this seems to be an order, a command to the orcs. Elwyn, and he shouts out, "Look for yourselves for signs of where they've gone." And those orcs begin moving forwards. As this group here move forward, Carl, your warg just at your side, desperate to pounce.
I'm gonna let him go.
before you get the chance, unfortunately, with his stealth roll, you give the warg a signal that it can go, and as it does, it almost just sort of it kicks back, and it's just almost a bit like a loose soil underneath it. It doesn't quite grit the sort of pounce it thinks it's going to get, and there's a sort of burst of movement as it goes to burst out of the brush where you are. At that point, we will drop into initiative. As it is currently, anyone other the warg out of the characters that rolled stealth checks is the only one whose location is known. Elwyn, you are top of initiative.
Okay. Now where will I start?
Snipe him, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Alright, I need to try and get the chunky guys, don't I, as attention, so they leave mate's side. I will start off with my starry archer on that guy. What's it come up with? Oh, I'm not close enough.
Elwyn's out of range.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often. Alright, maybe it'll be this guy then, not that guy. I didn't check it, to be honest. I need to be.
60 feet, I believe.
Yeah, I need 10 more feet forward. Okay. Let's try and get the battering ram's attention.
Yeah.
Arrow at his face.
Nice.
Walk.
That's a way to start. Yeah, you send forward that luminous arrow of light, Elwyn, and it just pierces straight through the sort of through the air and just beats that large ogre. Stands with this large battering ram. It's basically just a large, almost like a broken down tree. Just bang straight into its chest, and it lets out a roar.
Okay, let's get some sharpshooter up. For some normal arrows.
You don't want to try silver?
I know silver don't work on orcs.
Okay, he's low AC.
Yeah, nice. Hits him for 21.
Again?
Yes! Come on, Elwyn, starting strong.
Get them all the way out the way now. Nice.
Yes. Shame you didn't die. That would have been lovely.
Can I say in orcish and giantish, take that, you smelly orc?
Ooh, does not like that.
And I've got 15 more, so I'm just going to move back 15.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, he just has 2 arrows, both almost like one in each of his each side of his chest, just hanging out of there. Nyx, you are up next.
Can you bring James into the combat as well?
Yeah, of course I can.
And you know Pepper's like hidden and nowhere near combat.
I do indeed.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see you surrounding her.
James has got the advantage of not actually being an owl.
Are you muted, Mr. Cormac? I see your mouse moving around. I can't hear you.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out what I want to do. How do you do the... There you go. Oh, okay, there is more than I thought. Can I? Does my gun reach that far? I think it does. No.
80 feet standard range, 320 for long range.
Okay, that's fine.
Long range, you get disadvantage on, obviously.
That's fine.
Currently hidden, right?
You are hidden currently, yeah.
Don't know what I want to do.
You got more orcs to your right as well.
Do I?
There are.
They're a lot closer.
I got
There
some
is.
orcs.
I didn't realise that. Okay.
If that helps you, what you choose, Cormac.
Thank you. I didn't realise that.
You're hidden currently, so you get advantage on this.
Oh, do I? Oh, okay.
You do.
Fun. How do I roll advantage? Is it out?
Hold alt, yeah.
There you go.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, you shoot that orc and it drops to the ground.
Also, what's the effect on them?
The effect.
Yeah.
My aura.
Oh, it's the aura of yeah, but it doesn't actually do anything on them.
Oh,
Like it still counts as being on them, but they won't actually gain any bonus from it.
I didn't know if it was like I was messing up.
No, you're all
something.
good.
I'm guessing I don't get advantage from this attack, do I?
You wouldn't on this second one, though.
Oh, that's fine. I'll shoot again normally.
Nice.
You.
Yeah, that's enough to kill him.
Bam, bam.
Yeah.
Again.
Next, take out 2 of the orcs with the pepper box. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Wow.
We have a giant elk.
I feel like this is going to do the opposite, but the giant elk is going to ram into these.
Yeah, nice.
And what does ram do? +6 to hit, reach 10 feet, 1 target, bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Oh, charge feature as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Just click on any of them, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Cool. And a ram. Oh, it misses.
It does miss.
It only gets 1 attack, so.
Yeah, that's cool. Alright, no sweat.
It's only there just to try and distract anyway.
That same ogre that stomped its foot down and kind of commanded the attention of all those other orcs. As he sees suddenly the 2 arrows burst out from you, Elwyn. Hears the pepper box, 2 shots, then just sees the elk come charging forward. Doesn't seem particularly concerned or worried. He takes a step forward. And then he just... Elwyn, you hear as he just calls out, again, that name, just calls out, Cougar! Can I get a con save for the elk and Elwyn? Nice.
Yeah, go on, elk. Go on, Elwyn.
You take 16 necrotic damage each.
God, we've got to kill them quick.
I think it's...
Well. Oh, concentration. A snare.
Yeah, your snare's gone.
I really do think it might be based on how much health they have. That's a massive difference than the 12 points, whatever it was they were doing when they were nearly dead last time.
Oh, wait. Or was that... Where's my, wild shape? Is that concentration?
No, wild shape's not concentration. Not.
Oh, it was the snare.
Yeah. Actually, no, you might be right. Actually, no, maybe those stairs are concentration. I'm sure it's not.
I don't think it was either. I thought.
Summon animals is right.
Oh yeah, it is. It'll be the elk. Goodbye, elk. We barely knew ye.
Goodbye, Mr. Elk.
And in that case, let's put your snare back out. Speaks out. The necrotic damage hits at the elk, hits at you, Elwyn, and then you just see the elk just fades out and just disappears. And then this ogre, just walks down slowly, pounding Elwyn, step after step in your direction.
How much damage did Elwyn take?
16 necrotic, I think. Yeah.
Cool.
John the Owl.
Yeah, James.
James, sorry.
Who are we going to be targeting first? Okay, he's going to screech around like a good owl, and he is going to use the help action flying around this guy. So basically, he's going to just fly in, sort of get in his face, tickle him a little bit, and then he's going to fly off over to that side. Down there, up in the air, about 20 feet up. But yeah, he's going to basically distract that so that the next ally to attack gets advantage.
Gets advantage, yeah. Nice.
And that will defeat him.
Okay. Kulga, as these arrows and pepper boxes have started flying side by side, Kulga stayed pretty calm so far. You see, he sort of looks around, he looks down in your direction, Elwyn, and meets your gaze. Then he will. Quite calmly again. He steps forward past outside of these orcs, these ogres in front of him, Elwyn. Heads down this direction. Then he looks over in your direction. And he holds the sword out and points it directly at you. And as he does, you see he begins to whisper something, and he begins to cast a spell.
Don't you fucking dare.
Are there any I always forget. Are there any counter spells in your party?
I think so.
Nope.
I can't do it. So.
I don't believe there are.
I'm going to punch him in the face if I stand next to him. So I'll try and do that.
The answer was not. Yeah, that's fine. He casts Dominate Person on you, Elwyn. If you can make a Wisdom save.
Oh dear.
Oh, that looked good before you started.
Sound effects. Sorry, folks. He steps forward. He points the sword out towards you, Elwyn, just across this clearing. Begins whispering, and as he does, you can just. It's almost like you can't hear his whisper, but it's almost like you can sense the words in your head. And you become charmed and dominated. John.
Do I spot this?
Yeah. You sort of see that there is some kind of spell being used, and you can see as you sort of turn and look, because he points the sword right at Elwyn across the clearing. And as you stop and look at Elwyn, you can see initially Elwyn's just let you loose those arrows. You can see Elwyn just sort of stops and he just holds his bow down at his side. There's clearly something happened, yeah.
But not necessarily what it is.
Was it a 5th level spell? You don't have to. No, I think you probably don't know the exact details, no.
Okay, so I think can you continue with plan A for now, and then probably next round.
I have advantage on charm saving throws.
Okay, make a second save for me, quick.
It's on
Yeah,
failure.
you're an elf, aren't you? Yeah, it's part of being an elf.
Is it a wisdom saving throw? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's worth
I thought I
checking.
saw it somewhere before. Yeah.
Yeah, you are right, yeah. Excuse me.
Oh, well, I can't get the angle right. I want to be there. I'm gonna move. I'll move 10 foot in a second, or 5 foot in a second.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. Take out pretty much that entire group of minions. As well as some damage to the big guy.
Yeah. Then I will run back 10 foot. And I don't know if we've got anything good for my bonus action, so I won't.
Cool. Well, this group just about still lives. Although only one of them, apparently. Yeah. He just runs down in your direction. That's all he can do. On the ogre's turn, this ogre will... He still has those 2 arrows in his chest where you sort of threw them out at him, Elwyn. He just begins charging down in your direction. Then as he reaches here, you can see Kulga clearly call something out to him, and he diverts and changes his course and begins running with the battering ram in your direction.
What happened to the snare?
There.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Just as he
Exactly.
gets
I knew I went down that direction for a reason. Yeah. So he makes is it a dex save, isn't it?
Yeah, 14, I believe.
14 for you, is it? He fails. So yeah, this giant orc dashes forwards and it just gets stopped, pulled up into the air and restrained. Nicely done, Elwyn. Then...
Oh, my spell DC is 15, not 14.
That's
so it'd
cool.
be 15, wouldn't it?
Still a fail. In that case, we come to this next group of orcs. This group here, they move down this direction. They are going to go past you, Arthur. It's up to you if you wish to take a reaction.
Absolutely not.
Cool. Yeah, they run down straight past you, seemingly unaware of you, Arthur. It's to start heading down in this direction. You can see them, Nick, start coming down almost. They're clearly there. You can see they're sort of pointed at you and sort of shouting and calling. They dash down to here, and then they... where is that? That's better. Yeah, they sort of dash down. They begin throwing some spears in your direction, Nyx. Which hit you for a total of 5 piercing damage. That brings us to... Yeah. This guy. Yeah, so this... Whoa, what the hell's going on? Bear with me just 1 second while I refresh the page. I had this last week. I can't click on anything. Let's have a look.
Cycling through everyone's turns.
Oh, is it?
Hmm.
Oh, maybe I clicked something and broke it. I think I blame you, Cormac.
Although it isn't advancing the rounds, so it's not.
What have I done?
You know what you've done.
What did I do?
You know exactly what you've done. Right. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it really is powering through everyone's turns, isn't it? Have I like pressed end turn and somehow got it stuck on ending turns?
You're going through everyone's turns, or you're just going through a few people's turns? It's only going through a subset of people's turns. It's
yeah.
it's a certain orc. It's Blackstone Ogre to Orc Blitzer and back again.
Yeah. See if that stops it. Reset that. No?
It actually looks like it's rearranging initiatives if you look at the tracker.
It keeps the thing I can see is it keeps saying under all of the creatures' turns it says Jake.
Yeah,
this
revealed
is
it a
Jake's
little
fault.
too early. I am the big bad.
Have you've dominated them all, haven't you?
I was actually just really keen for a fight, so these are all things I've summoned.
That's fair. This is all one big training mission. Once we die, then it'll all be fine. Feels rather like it's got two objects with the same ID, and it's looping round to them.
Yeah. Although whatever it is also making it really hard for me to like log in and do anything because it's like getting stuck in a loop on that. Let me just try doing this quick. I think it's probably going to cut you all down. I'm afraid.
Oh, dare it.
It's Wizards of the Coast trying to take over.
Right, okay. Hang on, let me do this. I may have to take extreme measures in a moment. Because out of interest, if somebody just opens their character sheet, does it open?
Yes, mine did.
Yes, although it wasn't very happy about it, I don't think. Things are getting slow.
As I say,
on the boundary.
I literally can't even access
You may want
the
to
URL.
just kill it and boot it up again.
Yeah, give me one moment. We're going to have to go new.
Things are getting very slow.
Yeah.
Should we all log out to try and save it a little
You
bit?
can try. I suspect it won't let you log out.
I just close
You're
that tab.
welcome to try, yeah.
When I clicked log out, it said you have lost connection to the server.
Okay, yeah, we've killed it. Right, one
Cormac
second.
broke it.
Video, Cormac.
Oh my god, there are so
Why
many of
is it
these
my
things in the
fault?
chat.
Tell me when I can reopen it.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll close it for now.
Why do I have 2FA on this? God damn it. Give me one sec. Digital Ocean. Verify code. Foundry droplet. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I have maxed out the memory usage on my droplet. Turn off. Come on. And reboot. Okay. Right, Foundry is working again. Let's see what happens if I actually log in. And then I'm gonna, assuming this works, I'm gonna delete that token because whatever was going on there was weird. If this doesn't load, then I panic. That looks okay. Right, okay, this needs to stop right away. This is awkward because it's still doing it. Okay. Let me just try one more thing quick. Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do here. Let me do this. Get rid of that. No one logs in for me for a sec, so I'm just going to relaunch it in like a safe configuration thing. You're a wizard, Harry. Digital Ocean.
Alright, sorry, I had to step away for a second. I'm assuming we're still locked out.
Yes, but I think it's all safe. You can rejoin. The cycle has ended, but Jesus, it looked like even after everyone logged out, it carried on going. There's something like hundreds or maybe even thousands of turns taking place.
Guinness World Record for the
we win
longest combat ever.
Oh, interestingly, it looks like for some reason it kept trying to make the Black Sun Ogre's turn and assigning it to players, and then because those players didn't have permission, skipping it and restarting, because it keeps going between like each one of you.
Yeah.
Weird. I've never seen that, and I don't really know what happened.
We don't mind if we just reduce the combat by one Black Sun Ogre. That would be fine.
I think Cormac did it.
I blame Cormac.
Why
We could do it like the in Parliament when someone from one party can't vote, someone from the other party doesn't vote. So if we just eject Cormac from the game,
Yeah, that
then we
seems entirely reasonable and fair. Right, I can actually skip to the Black Sun Ogre's turn. Tremendous.
Games Master. Is your streaming stuff still
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah,
working, or will it have died?
I suspect it is definitely not. Cool. Is everyone able to rejoin it right now?
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
I mean,
Tremendous. Okay, that was.
Although since I've joined, there's been 5 turns. Some orc places.
They were legit ones as I skipped to where it should have been.
Okay,
You
good.
panicked me there. I thought I was going to come back. No. Yeah, that is the weirdest Foundry thing I've ever seen.
If you want to skip 6 turns,
Cool. Yeah. So this Black Sun Ogre will take his turn. Steps over towards you, John. Again, just like the others, just whispers out again, just the name Kulgar, and forces a con save on you.
Spaghetti. I didn't want to roll twice. That might have been an accident.
That's cool. The 12 was your first one anyway, so you're all good.
Okay. The buttons do.
also the spells popped up on my screen, Sam. I don't know if it's meant to.
What spell has?
Dark Word.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Wait, sorry, 1 second. So 2 things. First thing, the buttons next to the roll for advantage are really close and disadvantage are really close, and I always click it.
Yeah.
Second thing is, am I supposed to be able to see this guy? Because I can't see him.
Hang on, sorry, 1 second. Libby's like messaging me repeatedly. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, no, don't worry. It's Black Sanaga, not Kulga who did the spell.
Yeah.
I got confused.
Yeah.
So
It's the
that's all
big guy
fine.
here.
I can definitely see that guy. I can't see Kulga. I could see him earlier, but I didn't.
Yeah, Kulgar's
he's
here.
behind the tree.
He's behind the
Forward.
tree.
I'm quite liking where he
What-
is. If this band of orcs charges down towards
Yeah.
Nyx as well, I'm liking this.
Well, from getting that, yeah.
I kind of am not right now.
I don't like any of this. It's all horrible.
I like all of this. He is at the back of the group with
In the
no
right-
one in front of him. He is in
He's
the right place.
position for us.
Make sure you hit him hard so he breaks his concentration.
Yes, that's I think is a key thing.
Otherwise, I was a bit screwed.
We know for a fact Dominate Person can be broken by Dispel Magic. Just saying.
Yeah, once I realise I'm going to try.
Yeah.
I will intend to spell magic, but I just don't know yet.
I mean, from Elwood's point of view, it's probably the same you are.
Nah.
Yeah, hopefully we can tell.
Theoretically, only one orc's running down to me
Yeah.
because the other one's trapped now.
And I think the ogres, but it's that bloody necrotic saving damage that is painful.
I'm telling you, it gets lower and lower the more these guys are damaged.
Good. That's
Sorry, I'm back. So sorry, there was I think there was a few questions being asked on there.
Not for me. We solved it.
Cool.
I was confused with who was casting the spell.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it was this dude here. Yeah, that's cool. So steps forward, speaks out, just whispers out Kulgar's name towards you again. You take 9 necrotic damage. Pepper is hiding out of the way. Your warg is up, Carl.
the warg will, having kicked all this off, is going to leap at those 5 just above. So
yeah.
Except that. Oh, I.
Won't let you move him?
Oh, the game is currently paused. That's why I can't move it.
Is it? Try it now.
I can move now.
Tremendous.
Yeah, so he's going to pretty much just... In fact, he'll bound round this way as he started there. If that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And moves 50 feet, so you're going to... Boom. And he will attack... Oh, I've lost his character sheet. 2 seconds. Oh, pretty much it's a bite. Oh, good roll. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Hidden Arthur.
Right. These guys next to me,
Yep.
do they seem like they're paying attention? Because I know I made a noise. Do they look like they're going to dash down to...
Their attention seems to have been go towards Nyx. You can see 2 of them obviously got shot down by the pepper box just now, yeah.
Think... I think I've just got to go for it, haven't I? Yeah, I'll look over to where I know Carl is, look for an owl, think, oh fuck, I guess this is it. He's what, 55 feet away from me, so as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
Yep.
Got myself here, so then I avoid the opportunity attacks. And then... Hello. Oh. Where'd he go?
Yeah, I don't know why. He just randomly started moving across the map.
Well, I think I possibly had him targeted when I cast Misty Step. I don't know if that could make...
Oh, yeah, that would. Yeah, that would make
I
him
didn't
move.
mean
Yeah.
to. And then I will move my 30 feet. The fuck? I want to... Kill targets. Get rid of this. I want to go... I want to go above him. And I can't step there.
You were above him to me.
I can step here. Oh, there we go. Now I'm... It literally
Yeah,
wouldn't place
it
my
was-
token in that space.
You're mine,
on
you're
my
above
screen.
him.
Yeah, on mine as well.
Just a weird visual glitch on my screen. That's quite funny. Okay. Yeah, and I'll just dash. Longsword ready. I'm going to just go in for two swings.
Yeah.
I'm assuming at this point I don't get advantage for being hidden.
Not post Misty Step, no.
That's fine. Going all in, and I want to drop his concentration, so I drop a 3rd level smite.
Yeah. Yeah, the charm drops.
Yes.
Elwin, you just look up and you suddenly see Arthur swinging at Colgar.
How does he seem to feel about that when I smack him with a sizable chunk of damage?
He doesn't look happy.
Okay, good. I don't like him. Oh, 17 misses. Fuck. You said he was wearing plate, didn't you? That's fair.
Yeah.
That's everything I can do.
Okay. The end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action.
Yep.
And he is going to swing that adamantine longsword at you.
Go for it. This is going to hurt. 29. Fuck. Oh dear.
And hits you for 19 slashing damage.
We made a mistake. It was all slashing.
Yes, it was all slashing. Carl, you see Arthur up ahead of you just going toe to toe with Kulga currently.
And
it is your turn.
So I'm going to do a very similar thing. So just do it what I did before because it was cool. Basically start running, and then when I get to there, I'm then going to Misty Step.
Nice.
Spells.
Misty Step Bros.
We're magic bros. We Misty Step together, we fight together, we will die together.
And so that's just out of range, so I can get that there, which is good enough. Oh, interesting. That
Hey,
isn't
bro.
the square I clicked on, but it'll do.
Yeah, my
Fucking
Misty
missed.
Step was a bit funny as well.
And then that was a bonus action, so then as an action,
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it hits him for 14.
and then a second action. That's a shame. And then an action surge,
Nice.
because I may not get another chance to do that, except I've lost the macro roper accuracy on. Action surge. And do I get bonus actions again as part of the action surge? Is it a second?
Just your action.
Just my action, that's what I thought. Which is a shame. In which case, I'm going to hit him again. Now, can I attack recklessly
Yeah.
without raging?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I should probably have done that with the previous two. I will recklessly attack him.
Nice. Yeah, 15.
And then recklessly attack him again. And miss. Okay, and that's it. And I'm now feeling like I could do with raging. Okay.
Cool. He is going to take another legendary action. He takes your blows, Carl. And each time he sort of, on a couple of them, he sort of meets your sword with his own. On that last one, as you swing, he just meets you with that adamantine longsword.
Yeah.
And just with his muscles meets you, and he attempts to frighten you.
Ooh.
Can you make a wisdom save for me?
He's within 10 feet of me, right?
He is.
I am.
Something happens, right? I have an aura of some kind. Aura of courage. You can't be frightened
Nice.
whilst I am conscious, because I am a fucking badass.
I'm not in the thing. I'm just going to meet eyes with Arthur through the slits on his helmet.
That's cool.
We just fist
It's going to be okay. We're going to do it.
You can make the save still, but the courage is automated. It won't let you get frightened anyway.
That's so cool.
At least if I did
That's
it properly. He said
He is currently frightened.
Fine, okay, sue me. He's not anymore.
I guess. Do I
two, so that's nice.
I see him kind of muscling up to him, and I see Carl start to.
Was that a
lose.
spell?
No, it was not.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Cool. These orcs are going to just start attacking your warg, Carl.
Yep.
Bloody rude, isn't it?
And they hit for 5 piercing damage. It is then these guys' turn. These orcs here, they will just dash and run over.
Oh, of course they do. Bastards. For Kulga.
Indeed. Elwyn, top of initiative. You are in control of yourself again.
Oh, I'm going to go for this one because he is.
Yeah, he's the one that's restrained, yeah.
And I get advantage, right?
Yeah.
Does it automatically do it?
Yeah, it should do, yeah.
Man, another 20.
That's third one on him.
20s.
3, right? 3 20s on,
3 on
one
this one
person.
person.
Nice.
God.
Alwyn's going to point at this one and go, "You're next."
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, and you're legit.
And
Great Misty Form. Is that?
yeah, I was
Starry
doing
form.
that last. I'll do that one.
Nice.
And seeing those go towards him, I'm going to try and go there and taunt the big ogre guy, even though I don't want to.
That's fair.
Shit.
Nix, you're up.
I think this is okay.
I'll just keep on trying to kill these ones. Over here. Actually, wait, no.
Kill the big guy.
Yeah, I'll try and kill the... Which one are we killing?
Kill the one that's dead. Though it's not dead.
Yeah.
The
This
dead one's
one.
hanging upside down, just like bouncing around, dead.
Oh, okay. Is anyone next to him?
No. Afraid not.
Doesn't matter, right? You can force advantage.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Look at you
So I
go.
can do that.
You can use a grit point.
Oh, fuck it hell.
Whoa. Let's go, lads.
And then... Do I just roll with advantage? Yeah?
You do.
Okay. Okay. Give me 20. Give me 20. Okay.
I've stolen them all.
Let's go.
Nice.
I do damage now.
You do. Yeah, 17 damage.
Or do better damage now?
Yeah, another 7. Nice. Anything else you want to do next?
Nah.
Congratulations on the grit point, my friend.
I know.
First of the campaign.
I think it's the second.
I think
it's the second.
I think actually when he first started, he did use them.
I'm
Yeah,
still
I think.
I'm still making a note of it in the key developments and revelations.
Cool. This ogre will yeah, he just looks down at you, Elwyn and Nix, and just again, Cougar just whispers out that name. Forces a con save for each of you.
Ooh.
Nice. 23 on Elwyn and 11 on Nix for necrotic damage. And then he turns, he just calls out, just whispers out towards you two, does that necrotic damage. Then he just calmly turns and just stomps back up alongside you, Carl.
Right.
Not what we want.
James.
James will fly through and is going to distract Gulgar.
Yep.
Gulgar.
Nice.
And then gets to about there.
Cool.
That was it.
That is Cougar's turn.
No attacks of opportunity.
He will.
I feel this ogre should get off me.
Yeah, he swings at you, Carl,
Okie dokie.
with his longsword.
And I am going. Oh, the shield is +5,
Yeah.
Yep.
which means 22 still hits.
Yes.
In that case, I won't shield, but I will absorb elements instead.
Cool.
Absorb elements work on slashing, piercing, bludgeoning.
I think I've got no idea. Actually, probably doesn't. Now you think about it.
No, it doesn't. It's acid, cold, fire.
Exactly.
You can take the spell slot back. It's fine.
I will take the spell slot back. Thank you.
Yeah, he hits you for 12 slashing damage.
Ow.
Nothing.
And then takes a second swing. Which hits you for 14.
Oh, where's he getting this advantage from? I don't like it.
Reckless?
Ah,
You kicked me.
yeah. Yeah, you attacked reckless on your turn, didn't you?
I did.
Eesh.
That's okay.
It's fine, right?
To be honest, I can take his hits. It's the other guy I'm more at, right? Although I didn't like that too much. I like
John.
it more when I'm raging.
Yeah.
John has disappeared.
Alwyn acted like more or less fine, right? Like as far as I would have seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So I'm just gonna ignore that until that gets a problem. I'm just gonna lightning launch at this dude.
Nice. Yeah, you make very short work of him.
Apply extra lightning damage. What's that? What's that for? Let's take yes and see what happens. I don't know. I don't think it happened. Cool. And then I'm going to extra attack onto the other dude.
Yeah.
Which misses probably. Yeah. And then I'm going to start working my way up that because I've sort of lost track of the battle a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to come up this way for now to get a better view of the battlefield and
Yeah.
Korga and etc. And then I do think I've got a good bonus action again still. So I'm good. Done.
Cool. Kulgar is going to... he's going to use a legendary action. He turns and just as he's just swinging that adamantine longsword at you, Carl, he turns to the Black Sun Ogre and just calls out and tells it to just calls out in Orc, shouting something at it. The Black Sun Ogre swings its own greatsword at you, Carl, and misses.
Ha!
I can speak Orcish.
I imagine he said, hit him.
Hit that human.
These orcs here dash down like this. They're going to dash down to there, and then next they are going to take an attack on you. Which hits for 5 piercing damage. At the end of Kulgar's turn, he's going to use another legendary action, and he himself will take another swing at you, Carl, which hits for 19 slashing.
Ouch. Okay, I'm a bit more hurt now.
This Black Sun Ogre here watches that lightning jump out from you, John, and you see he watches that lightning, it hits the orc in front of you, then just misses the ogre slightly. He looks at you, and then he turns back and looks at you, Carl, and just whispers out again Kulgar's name. You got a con save each.
Ooh. Big damage.
I'm going to ask what my plus for con is, plus 3, 15. I'm going to roll a 12.
Yeah, that's fine.
You've got to roll a 16 for this, haven't you?
It is a DC 16 this, yeah.
Oh,
So if you don't want to portent it, I will entirely accept that choice.
I will not portent it then. I will roll it. Oh, actually, I would have got it with the 12.
Hey,
Bonus
yeah.
because you're
Apparently I'm getting
next
plus
to
10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I mean, I'll have to
Oh, yeah,
make
you get a
portent.
bonus from me.
As I declared the portent, I think it would only be fair,
Okay,
as it
that's fair.
will succeed, that I will succeed with the portent.
That's very good of you. John?
I don't want to fake it.
That's why.
So 15th Carl, 30 to John for necrotic damage. Yeah, he whispers out, and then again, just like the other one, he coolly just turns his back on you, John, and then just marches over, comes up alongside you, Carl. At the end of that Black Sun Ogre's turn, Kulgar takes another legendary action. It just swings his longsword at you again, Carl.
I like the fact that he thinks I'm the threat.
And hits for 17 slashing. Then it's the Warg's turn.
The Warg is going to just quite happily attack.
Nice. Yeah, it just drops one of those.
Lovely.
How much damage was that? 9. Yeah, it just drops the 1.
9. And he'll just he'll sort of munch his way up into him.
Yeah, that's cool. Artir.
Oh, that's me.
That's you.
That's who I am.
That's who you are.
Now, I was really wanting to like call a hit and like try and cut this guy's arm off. However, there's a lot of people around, and I feel like it's more dire than that. So I just need to just try and kill him. Because this looks real bad. I'm going to. I mean, I've hit him a little bit. I assume he's still not exactly looking.
He's certainly not.
hurt.
He's not bloodied. No.
But we'd say he's wounded.
Yeah.
Cool. I am going to. In strengthening the resolve of Carl next to me, seeing he was about to get a bit wobbly after attempting to be frightened, I will mutter out from my helmet, "Fear not, my friend. This is an enemy that we can best and will by the power of the Dawnfather." And I will channel a vow of enmity against this bastard and get advantage on all my attacks until either he dies or I do. And then, yeah, I guess I just start swinging and see what I can do.
Yeah, that'll help.
I'll pump a Divine Smite into it. I'm going to go 3rd level.
Nice. 34 damage.
And then I do it again. I'm going to put a 2nd level. That was higher.
Damn you,
Fuck's
dice.
sake. The dice giveth, the dice taketh away. Yeah, and that's everything I can do.
Okay.
Because I haven't got haste on me, have I? No.
As you swing, you take the first one, Divine Smite, and you throw the second one down. As you've released the Divine Smite that time, Kulgar screams back at you in Orcish. Elwyn, you're the only one that understand it, but Kulgar just screams back and just says, but just screams and just looks directly at Arthur as he takes that second Divine Smite and just screams at him that the power of your gods is nothing.
He doesn't see it,
Carl.
but inside my helmet, I stick my tongue out at him.
If only I could understand Orcish, I could just agree with him.
Fuck off.
I am going to have to rage.
Good.
And hope for something really cool.
Hope you don't kill me with the wild magic surge.
Oh, that is really cool.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's going to help.
Nice.
Except it is a bonus action.
You get to do it when you rage,
Yeah.
though.
Now it's an
You
immediate
teleport and
bonus
then
action on future turns.
Every turn after.
Oh.
You could go here to get flanking, right?
Well, I guess so. Although, yeah,
And then you're more available for a certain elven friend of ours
Yeah,
to heal
true.
you.
so yeah, I will. I'll just move to there.
Yeah.
So ping to there, and then obviously, well, not obviously, but I'm going to attack Kulgar. I am going to do it recklessly. I
You don't
think.
need to, you already have advantage.
Oh, rid of advantage. I will not do it recklessly then. I will do it carefully. Anything else I want to roll first? No.
Come on.
Oh, that looks so like a 20. That missed. That's a shame.
He's pretty sure you have to get 18. That'll do it.
Nice.
It's 2 attacks. I've already bonus actioned, so other than running away, that's all I can do.
Okay. Right, these orcs here will take a swing at the warg. And hit it for 4 piercing damage. Right, these ones here will take a swing at you, Arthur.
Go for it. I'm not even paying attention to them, so...
Yeah, they just sort of bounce off you.
Bang! Feel a
Elwyn.
little tap on my helmet.
Take out the weak one first and leave them to fight him. Or does Elwyn somehow manage to get advantage on Cougar this round as well?
Do it, sorry.
No, because Reckless is the only melee get advantage, right?
The reckless was on me.
Yeah, it was you, it was on Carl. It wasn't Cougar that was reckless.
Do a sharpshooter. And then... bow on that one. And again. Misses, okay. I'm gonna look and see a beat up Carl looking a bit dead.
Cool.
I'm gonna do a healing word level 3. Have 11. And I'm
Thank
gonna
you
look
very
and think Nyx is fine. Oh, what's going on?
Oh,
I thought that was just me that happened.
you gave me 11 healing and my
I've also
character sheet
refreshed.
disappeared and then the game reset.
Sorry, things have been a little bit weird tonight. I'm not entirely sure why.
I blame Cormac.
I'm also gonna look at Nyx and think he's fine, and I'm gonna move away and think Nyx can handle 5 meagly orcs on his own.
I don't have too many minions. I think you should kill one of them.
Yeah, that healing's gone on, Carl.
Yeah, I am hitting the minions. I'm thinking Nyx is fine down here, so I'm gonna try and move down here and see how you're doing over here.
If you guys are big hit, if you've got big hits, just throw them at the ogres. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And that'd be my dog gun.
Okay. Nyx.
Nyx is fine down there.
What would you like to do, Mr. Cormac?
I'm trying to remember. I do have that.
Oh. You do have cunning action, yes.
I'm just gonna get over here.
Yeah.
And then fire at this one again. That's the same one that we were firing at, right?
Yes, it was, yeah.
Okay. Also, who's the big bad one?
The little guy in between.
Should I shoot at him or the big one?
Big one.
Okay. Shoot at the big guy then.
Nice.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna shoot him again.
Yep.
Fine.
Second one misses.
Okay.
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
That's cool. Cool, that same ogre. he looks down at you as that first bullet hits him in the back. He turns and looks at you next. You take the second shot, it just misses, and he just turns to his side and just looks at Carl and at Artur, and again just whispers out that Kulgar's name. Just utter devotion they seem to have towards him. Con save for each of you.
Oh, nice.
Mine hasn't popped up. I rolled a 20.
You rolled a 20. Yeah, it says you succeeded.
Yeah. Yeah. 10 to Carl, 5 to Artur.
I don't even flinch at that point. I just flash. I have a little flash of radiance.
He succeeded as well.
He's
resistant.
I'm resistant to necrotic.
Oh yeah, of course he is.
I'm an angel, baby.
James.
James will do the same thing again.
Cool guy again, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. It is Kulgar's turn. He is going to.
He's gonna fucking die.
Yeah, he could do that, couldn't he? Yeah, he turns to you, Carl, and just carries on, just looks at you again. He just speaks in Orcish this time. Elwyn, you're a little bit too far out of earshot to get it. He just, not even looking particularly angered, Carl. He's almost as if he's just not calm. He just says something as he swings his adamantine longsword at you. You didn't go reckless last time, did you?
I did
you
not.
just had flanking. Yeah, that's fine then. That's cool.
He hits me. I can't shield, so I will ignore that dialogue. And it wouldn't make any difference anyway. That's a very large number.
Wait, why can't you shield?
Probably
because
hear him,
it's
by the way.
because you're
spell
raging.
and I'm raging.
Yeah.
Hits you for 16 slashing, which becomes 8.
Yeah.
Then takes a second swing, and again he just speaks out in Orcish as he sort of, he's not sort of shouting, he's not calm, he's just sort of speaking at you, and almost there's definitely a threatening tone to it. It takes a second swing at you.
Yeah, which also hits.
Which goes through for 5 slashing damage. And as that second one hits Carl, he gets a decent sort of blow on that one, and again he just carries on to sort of grunting some kind of menacing message, but nothing you can understand. John,
Probably just as well.
No.
that's better.
Is there any way of getting this lightning bolt through to thread the needle through in between my friends?
Only if you did it in a direct straight line, I guess, from like there.
Oh yeah, does that work?
Yes, it's 5 foot wide, so
It doesn't quite work on this map because it does it on based on the corner. But
Oh yeah, it always puts templates. Yeah, but that's fine. Yeah.
that's okay. I'm fine. I'll just put it down now to come over to click again. I'm gonna do it from
Don't worry about
isn't
Carl.
it? Yeah, ignore Carl.
yeah, go on, kill Carl.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think Carl needs me to kill him.
I do not need
Carl's
help.
doing a good enough job of that himself.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got ring of lightning resistance on though, so I guess that helps.
These guys all die. This one failed. He passed actually, so he takes half. Cool. Anything else for you, John?
I'm just going to move a little bit more. I'm actually trying to join the fight a little bit more. Go there. Yeah. And then I don't think I've got a good bonus action again, so no. Oh no, something bad might have happened.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting spammed with "It's your turn," which I just do messages.
Oh, that might be. I deleted some of the dead tokens. It might read for whoever's turn it is. It'll tell them it's their turn. Sorry.
It's that. Yeah, no worries. I just got in a panic that it maybe was going for the infinite loop again.
No, we're good. We're good.
By the way, there's one underneath me.
Oh yeah.
That one as well?
Bang.
Cool. I'll go back to where I was. All right. Awesome. Yeah. Nothing else.
Cool. At the end of your turn, Coolguy is going to take a legendary action. Again, just swings his adamantine longsword at you, Carl.
Oh,
What sort of conditions is it like he's in?
For a crit hit.
oh, great. That's fine.
Rip.
I'm dead.
25 halved, right? 13?
It is
Oh,
halved.
oh shit! I'm not dead. Okay.
Wow.
How many hit points have you got left?
Is it one?
I haven't got any hit points left. I've got a hit point.
Oh, fucking hell.
But that's all I need.
The payback for all the times it's happened to us the other way around.
To answer John's question, he does not look bloodied currently.
Oh, fuck me.
You can't see how injured he is, which is fine. I just wondered.
Yeah, I did turn it off for him specifically as a boss. Yeah.
But he's not looking super injured yet.
No, he's definitely wounded, but he's not looking horrifically bad.
Cool.
These orcs here
No, I'm gonna die before the
chase over after you. Take a spear attack and get 5 piercing damage through on you with their spears as they just chase after you. At the end of their turn, Coolguy will take a legendary action and swings along. So he just keeps swinging at you, Carl. As he does, he just keeps speaking out in Orcish
to his knees, and
that is another crit hit.
There's obviously nothing I can do about that.
This is the whole Boromir thing, but with swords, not arrows.
Yeah, just stab again.
And as
Boom.
Yeah, he just carries on speaking. As he takes this last one, he slices right through and just gets a real clean hit on you, Carl. Carl crumples down onto the ground, and as he does, Arthur, you can hear him speaking still, and he just, as he crumples down, he just almost with a little bit more aggression this time, just speaks out of something. This Black Sun ogre just turns, looks at you, Arthur, and you see he actually turns and looks at Kulga for a second. Then he just looks back at you again, Arthur, and just again, for Kulga. Can't save.
Fuck.
22 necrotics, 11 for you.
Yep.
And he just steps forwards and towers over you.
Time for death save?
At the not just yet. The end of the Black Sun Ogre's turn, Coolguy will take another legendary action.
Yeah.
And that Black Sun Ogre just walked up to you, Arthur. Coolguy just turns around and sort of gestures towards you and shouts something. And the Black Sun Ogre swings its own greatsword down at you.
Oh, fuck me.
Which is
That's a lot
hit.
of damage.
26 you take.
Yeah.
The warg is up.
The warg is going to continue fighting the orcs he's got.
Mm-hmm.
And failing. He's not really very good at this.
Arthur, it's your turn.
Yeah. That changed things. Because that was a big hit.
Well, you've taken more damage than I thought you had, actually. I suppose you took lots of little niggly bits, haven't you?
I've taken a few. I took a big hit from Kulga.
Oh, yes,
and
you
then,
did, yeah.
Yeah. No, I've got to trust that if I drop, someone will get me up because we've got a couple of people with healy spells. And I can't waste shit doing other things. So these ogres are becoming a bit of an issue. But I only have the advantage against Kulga. Right. Yeah. So, I'm going to, as a bonus action, I just produce the most fantastical, beautiful kind of white angelic wings from my back. My eyes glow bright, my sword glows, and I'll channel that celestial revelation.
Yeah.
That's on me. So I can now fly if I want. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna hover kind of a foot off the air with those wings kind of holding me up.
Yeah.
And just I'm going all in again still on this guy.
You going for him?
Because yeah, I think I have to. I get advantage on the attack, and I'm starting to get angry at this point, so I'm starting to just fucking go for it. Drop a first level smite on it. Oh, yes, add my extra damage. Drop a first level smite.
Yeah, that's 34.
Take a swing down.
120.
What hand? As I'm doing this, obviously he's got his longsword, right?
Yeah, he is
Do I
bloodied,
see-
by the way, after that hit.
Do I see the ring?
You don't. You can see his hands. He has no ring on.
No ring on. No, that's
Ring,
fine.
ring
And
to
it's
shape
not.
change is
That's what I mean. I think the ring is the sword. So
logical.
I just keep hitting him. I was gonna say I don't want to take away from trying to just hit this guy and make it more difficult to hit him. He's already tough to hit. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep fucking swinging. He's looking bloodied.
He is bloodied now.
I don't think we're going for the whole person play at this point. I think we're past that. 42. Fuck me. I've done so much damage to this guy. Yeah, just swing, and I'm just hacking and slashing, trying to get through that armor.
Yeah.
And I will stay exactly where I am, I think.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I'm flying, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, because if I do that, he'll get an attack of opportunity on me. And I can't take another one of those hits, I don't think. No, I'm staying where I am.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use another legendary action. Again, he turns away from Carl at this point, turns his attention towards you, and again just orders that Black Sun Ogre to swing at you.
Yeah.
Do we get infinite legendary actions? Sorry, do they get infinite legendary actions?
They refresh on their turn.
Yeah. It's like extra attacks.
Probably got 3.
Yeah,
the
but
standard, I
it's
think.
not like legendary resistances where you can burn through them and eventually run out of them.
No, they
I thought
are.
was the case.
Every turn they come back.
Cool.
And he hits you for 18 damage.
18, okay.
Carl, can you make a death save?
I'd love to.
Come on, 20. Come on, 20.
You have got a portent, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think I'll use it.
Yeah,
Although
make it a 1.
I also technically can't see it.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, did we decide you needed to be able to be conscious and see the thing?
Yeah,
to
I
be
think
able
this
to
came
portent
up
it?
before, didn't it? Yeah.
I think that's what you
Yeah,
said.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, you succeed, Carl. You just about hang on for the time being.
Oh yeah, that's the point. I forget, because you're near me, you get a bonus to death saves.
Oh, that's nice.
These orcs attack the warg and hit it for 5 piercing damage. Elwyn, it is your turn.
I can see Carl, right?
Not
Please
currently,
get
I
him
don't
back
believe.
Um,
There's a tree between you, I believe.
yeah, there is.
Please tell me you have healing spirit.
I do, but I was going to just use a bonus action heal.
Oh, you can do, yeah.
I was just
That
gonna
works too.
level 3 healing word him again.
Mm.
Just hope it rolls better.
Anything just to bring him back to consciousness, I guess. But
Yeah.
it's
there
just
you
a
go.
bit annoying that he's just lost his turn, I guess. But
Yeah, I'm too far back.
Well,
they
I'll
might
do
still
that.
think you're dead. It's fine.
And I'm gonna sharpshoot the other ogre, try and get him gone.
Yeah, please. Come on. Please kill him.
Again?
It's 24.
Oh. Fuck.
Kind of move this way and see what's going on from this angle.
Yeah.
So I feel like Nick's gonna run away and they're gonna run towards me. And I want to keep my bonus action free to heal.
Yeah.
Next. What would you like to do, Mr. Cormac?
Can I cunning action again?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I have better things to do.
Oh. Oh wow. He's going for it.
I mean, hold on. Do I have what I think I have? Never mind, I don't. Okay. I thought I had a potion, but never mind.
What are you gonna do? Just throw it at Carl?
Yeah.
Just see how much of it lands in his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, I really wish I had a potion of speed right now.
Hold on. I'm gonna shoot at the main guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Apparently, I'm not
Why not?
because I don't. My
Oh,
gun's
okay.
gone.
You can reload
Yeah.
for one, then use your second.
Yeah. I would also like to do something else.
Okay. What's that?
I don't know how I do it. I want to do this.
Aha, yeah. Who would you
He's
like
a
to?
phantom.
Who would you like? It can't be on Kulga. Who's that going on?
Sorry, the other guy, the other big one that's bloody.
That one.
What, Carl?
No.
You might
He's
get
not the bigger
confused.
one.
Yeah, Carl, you were unconscious just now. You've only just come back to consciousness. You're sort of knelt down on the ground, and you just feel this rush of energy go past you. You could swear somebody's just run past you, and then you just see that ogre next to you just take a blow and take 6 damage.
nice.
Anything else for you, Nix?
No.
Okay. This ogre is no happy. Looks at you, Nix, and at you, Carl.
I'm attempting to not be alive at the moment. In case that
let's
helps.
see how well you can sell that.
Brief. That seems unfair.
You're
well.
fine. Probably should have been a performance check, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, that would have been an okay roll. It would have been an 18 if I'd done performance. So.
In that case,
Not a hard performance.
Nix and Arthur.
Yeah, thanks,
Again,
Phil.
just whispers, Kulga!
I can't take a hit from that at all. So if I'm going to do anything, I've got to survive till.
I don't think I can take much of a hit from it. I have very few hit points.
Con save for you, Nix?
Also, my theory's out the window because that's 25 damage from a bloodied one.
25 necrotic to Nix, 7 to Arthur. James.
James has realised that he's been doing the wrong thing all this time. and so he is going to just fly across and distract the top of the two Black Sun ogres.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice. Kulgar turns to you, Artur.
Hey, gorgeous.
Swings at you with his adamantine sword, and again, just a bit like when he was with Carl, he just speaks out. As he swings at you, you hear he actually gets a little louder, his voice a little more aggressive. He swings the longsword at you.
Yeah.
It hits you for 15 slashing damage.
That'll do it.
Knocking you unconscious.
Just gonna check.
Yep.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Yeah.
I'll do that in a minute once I get to do stuff.
Yeah, no, you can go. Yeah.
Does that happen simultaneously as he's attacking me?
Is this Sentinel?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a manual reaction when it makes an attack.
Yeah, I'll just say, yeah, as soon as it resolves, you can do it, yeah.
Does he get advantage from flanking? Because, like,
no, I'm going to say
what
no.
I'm asking. Am I unconscious by the time he attacks?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because it's a reaction to it, yeah.
If only the owl had phoned and had distracted Kulgar like he had done every other time. Fair enough. So I don't click that. That's click and attack. It rolled 2 dice for no particular reason.
You are prone currently, yeah.
Oh, so disadvantage. Okay. That's a shame.
So yeah, he swings, knocks you down. You obviously, Carl, you're behind. You take your sentinel attack, and he just immediately turns around. And this time, as he turns around, he just takes his boot, forces it into your face, and sort of pushes you back down a little bit, and then swings his longsword down towards you, Carl.
And he
misses with advantage.
I was going to make him roll a 1, but he rolled first. But that's good. He missed.
Pushes you down. I don't know if it's your ego from that disrespect, but you just pull back as he swings the longsword down, just hits the ground and hits into the soil in front of you as you pull back slightly. John, you're up.
Help.
Yeah, I'm just having a think. I think I might heat melt this guy. Or is it time to heal some more people? Probably healing, actually. Oh, but healing seems so weak.
Well, you get a bonus heal. Bonus action heal.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
bonus action.
artificers don't have a healing word, annoyingly. They only get cure wounds.
Yeah. Oh,
I think one of the subclasses get healing word.
Yeah, it's not me.
No, it's not armor. I think it's the potions one, whatever he's called.
Yeah. Alchemist.
That's it, alchemist. I think they get healing word.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep melt this guy.
That's
nice.
That's
Apparently,
a thing.
that was enough to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really dead.
I didn't realise how dead he was.
That is one of them down.
I'm going to tentatively move a little bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
How now that this guy's fallen over, I'll get a better look at Kulgar. How's he looking still?
He is bloodied and pretty heavily bloodied.
Okay. There's a whole pack of guys down there as well. Okay, I'm going to take a potion of healing and just drink it.
Yep.
That's a bonus action.
Yeah.
And then I'm done.
Okay. Sweet. At the end of your turn, Kulgar will take a legendary action. And Carl, he just angrily, again, steps forward. This time, Last time he sort of kicked into your face. This time he stamps down, holds your ankle in place, goes to swing the longsword.
Before he makes the attack, he rolls a 1.
Yeah. Stamps down on your ankle with his foot, goes to take it, and again, you just, every last sort of bit of will you've got left, you just pull your leg out and pull it out from underneath as he just slices down. Would have gone, looks like he's just trying to slice your foot clean off, and you just pull it out as again that longsword just digs down into the soil. These orcs here, they just continue, they chase after you again, Nick, as you keep giving them the runaround. They hit you for 5 piercing.
Nix is just taking chunks of 5 at a time, isn't he? There's nothing but 5.
Nix is actually not too good.
Nix is getting hurt as well. Yeah, he'll be alright. Nix is a big boy. He'll be fine.
The end of their turn, Kulgar, unhappy, angry, steps forward as you've sort of pulled yourself back in the dirt a little further, Carl, as he kept coming after you. Just steps forward and takes another swing with that adamantine longsword.
It's all up to the dice this time. That's a hit.
Nix, you see as he pulls forward again. Carl's dodged out of 2 of these blows, even as he's down on the ground. Kulgar steps forward and just brings the longsword right up over his head and just bang, brings it down and stabs it directly into Carl's chest. And you see this cough of blood as Carl drops unconscious for the second time.
Although apparently not, because I think I've still got. It thinks I've got the rage still going.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
I think rage ends when you drop unconscious.
Yeah, I think it does as well. I should be on 0, I believe. He did. I had 11. He did 11.
Yeah. It is this Black Sun Ogre's turn.
Oh, at least I don't get necrotic again.
The ogre turns around and just trundles its way over to John and just swings the great sword at him with a crit hit.
Oh my god.
Shit, are you still alive, John?
Nope.
No, he's down.
Shit.
Yeah, crit hit. It does 66 damage. Knocks John unconscious. The warg.
The warg is gonna carry on. There's no real.
I think there may be 0 chance we win this.
No, we're fine.
Campaign.
No, we're alright.
How?
Well, because it's not happened yet, so shush.
Because the wargs managed to bite someone.
Because we have a warg, a Nix, and an Elwyn, and it's all we fucking need.
I did say that we can't fight this fight.
No, we can fight this fight. He's severely bloodied, and there's 2 people still up. We will be alright.
Keep up the
He is very bloody.
Keep morale going.
Yeah.
I might be able to do something if we can kill this guy quickly to get rid of the others without having to kill them.
Arthur, can you make a death save?
I'd roll a death save.
Oh,
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought Elwyn had a turn
Can't.
after I got dropped. And he didn't.
I'm on 0. Do I need a death save?
You do.
Nope.
Ooh, that's 2 failures.
That is 2 failures.
Oh well.
These orcs here take a swing at the warg. Hit it for 3
damage.
piercing.
Oh, 3 piercing. Oh, there's less of them now, isn't there?
Elwyn,
Can I
things are
wild
getting shitty,
shape?
my friend.
Can I wild shape into a different form
Yeah,
for an action?
absolutely.
I am wild fading into my chalice form.
Yeah.
So, I will do the wild shape thing. I can't do it, but I've got none left
Yeah,
now.
that's fine. That's cool.
And then I need to check something first. Did you get close enough? Oh, you did just perfectly. Go you, John. I'm probably going to die, but I'm going to run towards John and touch him.
Ooh, he's unconscious. That's not okay.
I need my bigger heal, so I'm going to cure wounds on John.
Yeah.
And then the other one's going to go on to Otto.
Yeah.
And level 2 cure wounds. So he gets 15.
Nice.
And then Otto will get. Let me remember how much it is. Oh, there we go. I do. And Otor gets a measly 5.
I'll take it.
Hey, yeah. Right now.
And then I've got 15 movement, so I'm going to try and run away again.
Cool.
And hopefully something will chase me and people can get back easier.
Nyx, it's your turn.
I can't figure out how much health am I on.
Get Nix and shoot
How
someone.
much health are you on? 22.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine. That's fine.
Hopefully you got healing potion for Carl, so at least we all.
No, I don't.
Ah,
Oh, actually, wait. Bonus action, right?
Action.
No.
It's an action. It's an action to feed a potion to someone.
No, I have. No, I don't have a potion, but I have a second one is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Second
Yeah.
wind is a bonus action, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna second win then.
Your little speech last week made a difference, Jake.
What?
He's going to have his way to use every
Ouch.
ability he has.
That's a fucking good roll on that as well.
Okay,
Nicely
and
done.
Hold on. So, who's dead at the moment?
Carl's the only one unconscious currently.
Carl's unconscious.
John and Arthur are both prone but conscious. They've just been healed.
Don't worry about Carl.
He says on 2 death fails.
Do worry about Carl.
awkwardly in character, I couldn't see Carl. I could only see the other two, and I healed Carl last go. And now I think I need to stick with Star of the Chalice more often for that extra heal on big fights.
Yeah. I think you made the right
meant
decision
to-
for the heals there
I meant
anyway,
to
if it
put
helps.
something. Oh, okay, never mind.
You meant to what, sorry?
I meant to. I don't know. I pressed dead, not dead. Yeah, dead eye, and it didn't come up. It's fine there.
That's cool. No. If you, I'm totally fine with you taking it. Like, it's cool. Make a second attack. Yeah, that one hits.
You should get a sneak attack on it, right?
Yes, you should. Yeah, do you want to roll your sneak attack dice for me?
Oh, never mind.
Should be
1d6.
2d6.
Yeah, 2d6 for you.
Oh, I put.
Oh, is it 1d6? I don't even know.
Oh yeah,
Sure,
how many
it's
levels do
been-
you have? You have 3
It's
levels,
been
don't you?
Yeah.
Sure, it's been rolling 2d6 as the
Yeah, it has
sneak
been
attack.
rolling.
I have been. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, 5 extra damage. That's fine.
It's all extra. Every little helps, as they say.
And then
Yeah, it
Let's
is
do it again.
2d6 this level.
how many specials can you use in one turn?
You can use as many as you want, but you have no grip points left currently.
That's. I'm gonna. What's it called? Action surge.
Yeah,
He's using all his fucking stuff.
he's got a point to prove, man.
Did you heal this time as well?
Yeah.
They're both bonus actions, I think.
Oh
No,
yes,
Action Surge.
No.
Action Surge isn't a bonus.
no,
action.
action search is just
Yeah,
a thing, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Second wind is a bonus action though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that one's not.
Come on, next.
Five damage.
Piss him off enough, he goes after you.
And then I might honest. I don't know.
You might as well run because hopefully he may not know.
Spread
that-
out. We've got distance. Me and you can both shoot from range. It might be best to spread out a bit.
Just
I'll
keeping
take
away
the
from that
damage.
bloody necrotic dealing other thing as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
need a bit more range. So
splitting them up is good, actually.
I'll take the damage by the way, Sam.
Damage.
For the.
Oh, for these guys, yeah, for the opportunity attack.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot to.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, another 5 piercing damage. James. Assume he still gets to act. I'm fine with that.
As long as he actually gets to act.
Yeah.
He's an owl. He does what he wants.
I think you
Well, yeah, he's familiar, and I'm unconscious, so I'm not
Take-
entirely sure whether he.
take any opportunity the GM gives you right now.
Well, that's true. I'm vaguely wondering about him attacking.
Please let the owl kill Coolgar.
That would be quite
I'd
cool.
be so pissed.
1 slashing damage if he hits. +3 to hit, though. No, he will. Who's going to? I guess he will. He'll try and distract this guy again.
Cool.
Just fly through there, and then
I'm just waiting for him to like fly swat him out the air.
yeah. Well, luckily he can't. And he's not interested enough to chase him.
He's high enough up that you can't, I guess.
Well, he's high. I thought 20 foot was high enough they could have a go if they wanted. Because
Yeah.
again, he
might have
is
reach to
actually
it, yeah.
expendable.
Yeah.
Coolgar stands over Carl's body, looks down at him, and this time, Elwyn, you hear as Coolgar shouts out in Orcish, "Tell the new gods to fuck themselves." And he lifts the adamantine longsword above his head,
Shit.
and then he turns and swings at Arthur.
The floor! I'm ready!
Because he was already shouting my
He had your
My battle cry.
catchphrase.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Fuck's sake.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Drops you unconscious,
Yeah.
Arthur.
Yeah.
And he looks down, Nix, John, Elwyn. You see as Coolgar stands over Arthur, he looks down at this literal weapon of a god.
Come on, Lathander, help me out. Be a good G, you know.
And Coolgar does this massive, just spit of blood onto the symbol of Lathander on Arthur's armor. Then Coolgar turns and he points that adamantine longsword at you, Nix. And he turns around and he looks in your direction this time at Elwyn, points the sword at you, and then he just screams, begins running in your direction, Elwyn.
Could I do something before he does that?
Yeah.
I was going to say, what's your god done that's good? At least his god actually has his own warriors and people that he trains, you know. But you've got your special powers and whatever. But you mistreat it because you're just, you're power hungry. This is why half the people here don't like you.
He runs in your direction
I'm fine with that.
and takes his second attack.
What a
I'm
man.
fine with that.
Come on, Nix.
Owen, please do damage.
15 slashing damage.
No, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm only on 19 health.
John, you are prone, but you are conscious.
Well, I guess the first thing I'll do is get up.
Yeah.
Which is just half my movement, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'll go to here.
Mhm.
Oh no. Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. I'll use my third lightning bolt
Nice.
in that direction.
Yeah, that's nice. All fails. Get ready for a load of turn warnings. Just carve down those orcs.
Yeah. But not that much damage to him, apparently.
No.
That's okay. And then I'll use my potion of greater healing
Yeah, nice.
and hope it does something. That is
Ooh.
rubbish.
Yeah, that is
Oh.
not great.
That is absolute pants. I can't do anything else, so
Yeah. At the end of your turn, Coolgar takes a legendary action.
of course
He
he's fucking-
swings the longsword at you again, Nix. 12 slashing damage. That ogre just turns as he takes that blast of energy from you, John. Just turns around, swings his greatsword at you, which is a miss, and then takes a second swing, which is a hit.
Yes.
My thoughts exactly. Oh, piss.
The warg.
Gonna attack an orc, I guess. I'd kind of like him to turn around, but it doesn't really seem that he would. He's getting better.
Nice. Yeah. At the end of the warg's turn, Korga takes another legendary action. He just towers over you, Nyx, again, and just starts swinging wildly with that adamantine longsword. Hits you and drops you unconscious, Nyx.
Fuck.
Arturia, can I get a death save?
Oh, you certainly can.
Nice. Carl, with no pressure at all. Whoa, I thought it was a 5.
I thought it was another 1.
Nice.
I thought you finished Carl off.
No, he didn't. He teased it.
Oh, dude.
I was
What
really
the
hoping that was what he
hell?
was going to do, but
2 piercing on the warg.
The warg's not even.
Um,
Actually, the warg's quite injured.
Elwyn, you are the last member of your party conscious currently.
Okay. I will bonus action healing word Artur.
Yep.
Level 2.
just hope
And
that
then-
Kulga doesn't see it.
Nice.
And then I will stop him from death and do that one on Carl.
Yeah, you're all good, Carl.
No more squeaky bum time.
I'm gonna try something different. Like I'm gonna try and finish this ogre off.
Yeah, finish the ogre off.
That
I think we
ogre's not even bloodied.
No, he's got a lot of health still.
So it's okay. So it's more chance of getting.
I'd go for Kulga.
Kulga is heavily bloody at this point. He has got blood
Yeah.
and cuts all
Still
over
gonna
him.
do it. I'm gonna do a sharpshooter on him.
Quite the fact that the bloody.
Why is it
full lightning
disadvantage?
bolt to the face.
You
I should
missed
have-
with a
I should
Why was
have.
it disadvantage?
Why is
I
that
should-
disadvantage?
I should have been a 19 because.
Well, to be fair, the 2 was your first die roll. Oh, no, you gonna... Yeah, the 2 was your first die roll. I'm not sure why it was disadvantage, though.
He was targeting Carl as well.
Bloody cow.
Is it because Carl is prone
Yeah.
and ranged attacks against prone are
Oh,
disadvantaged?
yeah, that was why, yeah. But to be fair, if you look at the dice rolls, the 2 was the first roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will sharpshooter again.
Yeah.
Because why not? And I'll do that again.
That's better.
Come on.
Nice.
Yes!
Oh fuck!
Take the first shot. It just misses as he's wildly just swinging at Nyx. That first one just goes wide and just lands on the ground next to him. He stops swinging at Nyx and he spins around. He looks at you, Elwyn, and he turns around and brings the adamantine longsword around to point at you. But you've already moved faster than he has. You let the arrow out, and as he turns and points the sword at you, your arrow just runs along the top of the sword and bang! Headshot.
Can I
Kulga.
just shout to this ogre, like, just me and you now, 1-on-1?
Nice. Kulga drops down as soon as you get him. It's a clean shot right between the eyes. Just drops down. The sword drops to the ground. Elwyn, can you make for me? You're not the only person conscious, actually, are you?
No, I've done a hill on 2 more people.
Yeah, we're actually both.
Everyone that's conscious for me. Make a perception check.
This is the This is actually the dark saber, and Elwyn now
So
controls.
it now rules Thentos.
Yeah.
Arthur and Carl still gathering yourselves as Elwyn's only just brought you back to consciousness. Elwyn, you picked your target. You've got a perfect look at Kulga as he drops down. He drops the sword, and as the sword drops down through the air, it shrinks down and becomes just a small trinket of metal as it hits the soil.
Oh, if only Nix was conscious, he could put it on.
If only you had done a disarming attack like you said.
I know. I fucked up that fight royally again.
It was good. It's not over yet.
Yeah. I'm think. Have I got that ogre's attention?
You've got his attention, yeah.
I'm gonna do something again uncharacteristic. I'm gonna move this way, so hopefully it'll be looking this way and can't see behind him. So.
Okay. Elwyn,
Yep.
can you make an intimidation check at advantage following
Yeah.
that headshot?
Oh, in it.
Yeah. That ogre turns, starts as it watches Kulga drop down, turns and looks at you, Elwyn, and whispers out again, "For Kulga!" And there's no constitution save. You feel nothing, and you can almost see it look surprised as whatever that necrotic ability has gone. It turns and starts dashing into the trees. I'll give you the choice if you want to follow it down or let it go.
Does it run past me?
No.
Ah.
I will chase it down so I can shoot arrows at it.
Fair enough. Nix, do you want to make a death save for me in your turn? Awkward.
Fine.
James.
James will just fly down to where Carl is.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that about?
John, if you can make a death save for me.
Yeah.
Nice. That ogre is just gonna dash off.
I could have grappled it with the rope. Never mind.
The warg is able to kill these two orcs.
Warg's had a great time.
He's loving life.
Arthur.
Yeah, I get to my feet.
Yeah,
Half of my movement, right?
it is.
So I can only move that far. At least John will get a bonus on his saves, and then next turn I can heal him, I guess.
Yeah. Carl.
Same sort of thing. I'll get to my feet, and then I will move to there.
Yeah.
And I will second wind, just in case. Oh, that helped.
What a roll.
Lovely. Nothing like a minimum roll.
Sound effect.
I
Yeah.
know, I'll purge the ones that are left. Elwyn, it's your turn.
Can't see that ogre anymore, can I? Obviously
Yeah,
off
he
the screen.
disappears off into the forest, yeah.
Okay. I can't reach Nick right now, so I'm just gonna go and touch down Constitution again.
Yeah, that's cool. What did you roll, Nick? So you got a fail, didn't you?
It's okay. I've got him.
Well, it is his turn. That's what I was about to say. I was about to say you guys are all safe, but actually, technically, if Nick's rolls a 1 now.
Critical fail will be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
I mean,
So-
it's not like callback to roll ones, is it?
Has
So...
someone got a portent roll that we can make it not a crit one?
No, I have no portents left, and I would have had a 1.
So cool, man.
So
After that heroic battle there and Elwyn's final thing, this will be the last roll of the night. And as long as it's not a 1, you will escape from this unscathed.
Yes.
Hey.
Which means you've now got enough time to cast heals and stuff.
Yeah, I can get over to him and
I can get over, and because we came to the conclusion that I wasn't cheating with arcane recovery, I think.
Everyone is conscious. Everyone is pretty heavily battle wounded. Elwyn is the healthiest, and even Elwyn is taking some hits.
Elwyn's the only one who didn't go unconscious, right?
Sorry.
I think
Yeah.
Elwyn's the only person who didn't go unconscious.
Right. Yes.
Everyone else went to zero at some point, and
Yep.
some of us went to zero multiple times.
Yep.
And I will suggest we will pick up from here next session.
Oh fuck me. That was
I
fun.
agree.
That was close.
That was very much squeaky bum time.
Yeah, it was. I thought it. To be honest, I didn't realise how close Kolga was to death.
Yeah. I mean,
He-
we did a lot of damage to him. What did he have? About 200 something hit points?
229 hit points.
I was gonna say,
It didn't fire too many times, but any time if at the start of his turn he was bloodied, he regained 10, which triggered a few times, maybe 3 or 4. Actually, no, even now, I think 3 times. So 259.
Yeah,
no.
I like the minions a lot, by the way.
Minions
Good, I'm
was cool.
glad. Yeah,
I think that was a really
Just
neat
the idea
way
of
of doing
having
it.
hordes of things. I mean, I took out a lot of them
Yeah.
with lightning bolts, but just instead of it makes it not a slog.
I really wanted a way for this to be a battle with a lot of enemies, but where a lot of them weren't irrelevant, but weren't sponges, sort of thing, and also just wouldn't. I didn't want to have to slow it down with my turns being about 30 turns to yours essentially. And yeah, I mean, from my side, it felt like it worked pretty well actually.
Yeah, I thought it ran brilliantly.
The fact that they were sort of in groups of was it 5 or 6 of them
5,
at a time? It's kind of like one minion.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like they're like the horde enemies, right? Like horde of rats
Yeah.
or swarm of rats, whatever they're called. They do more damage than rats. But yeah,
Yeah, I thought it went well.
it was neat.
Good, I'm glad. And yeah, I mean, from a GM side, I was very happy as a boss fight. That was about as close as you could want a boss fight to be, I think.
Well, I mean, it was like one bad roll or one good roll on your side from being a TPK. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. It came very close.
it was
And
close the
also,
whole time.
it does. It also feels pretty good that if anyone's going to kill the orc big boss, it's the guy that
It's the guy who
hates orcs.
yeah, that was very fitting.
Nice.
It was.
Well,
And also, if you missed
congratulations.
the first shot, that was important.
Yeah.
If it's cinema, they definitely miss the first shot, don't they?
Yeah,
And
100%.
they take a second shot and take about 5 minutes to actually fire the arrow.
Did Kulgar have magic resistance of some sort?
No, he did not. Not magic resistance, no.
We found out what was on his body, wouldn't we?
Or the ability to
Never found
legendary
it.
resist?
He didn't have legendary resistance.
Did he
no.
not? Fuck!
But he did.
Ah.
He did have Indomitable, so he could re-roll a fail.
All right.
He
Oh, so
can't go
he's
past, but he can
a
re-roll
he's a
it.
fighter then.
Yeah, he was.
That's
Yeah,
fighter subclass, isn't it?
he was a semi homebrewed. I took a creature and then added some orc traits and bits and pieces. Yeah.
I thought you were just going to copy Slork.
I was very glad you didn't just go.
Yeah, we'd all be dead.
And any successful boss fight deserves a reward, so you can all level up to level 12.
Oh,
Yes!
that's very kind of you.
Oh fuck! What did I do?
I think it's earned. That is not kind. That was extremely well earned. Yeah, you guys went for a slog.
The warg was really helpful. The warg tied up
Warg-
many of those guys.
Yeah, tied up
Need
5 of
alive.
those guys the entire fight. It was
And
great.
survived.
Yeah.
He
Then Pepper
Yeah, Pepper's
it's
good.
ASI.
during the whole game.
Just get an ASI.
yeah, the Warg's very good. I'm gonna have to try and learn Goblin or something.
I can teach you the language it speaks.
Yeah. We'll have to. We'll work on. Well, I'll see when, depending what level I take. Also, maybe I'll get a language. Have I got any more multi? I guess a bit of rogue would be quite nice.
I'm gonna be all artists. I think. Well, I'll have to think about it over the course of the next
Yeah, no rush at
little
all.
while. Right, I'm gonna head off.
Cool.
Thank you very much, everybody. That was great.
That was really good.
Good. I'm glad.
Good night.
Good night, mate.
Said to